It's time now for some official talk where we are joined with city and county officials across the Panhandle. Joining me today is City of Destin Mayor Bobby Wagner. Bobby, how you doing today?
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. So we have a lot of things to talk about right now. First off, there are a lot of people in Destin for a big weekend. Tell us what's going on.
Lionfish, a whole bunch of lionfish that are hopefully going to take out of the water and then onto our docks and then eventually into our restaurant. So we are very excited to have the 5th annual Lionfish Open here in Destin, Florida. It's a great partnership with the TDC, Alex Fogg, and seeing all these different divers come on out here and help us be a part of the solution, which is getting these lionfish out of our waterways.
And as you and I both know, they are invasive. We've hunted them ourselves. And what does it mean to have so many visitors as well as divers come from all over the world and fill the Destin Harbor for this event?
Yeah, I mean, so we are the luckiest fishing village, and I think this is just one more opportunity to take a different approach of fishing, getting underwater, being immersed of it all. As a diver myself, I love it. It's easy target practice, so even newbies can get involved. And, you know, to just see so many divers from across the world come here and not only help the environmental impact of all this, but just to come together and enjoy what it's all about. And that's getting out into the natural resources under the water, on the docks, in the restaurants, and having fun while helping a problem out here in Destin, Florida.
And we are looking forward to covering more of that Emerald Coast Open tournament here on the Weekend News. But let's get into some city talk here. There are some plans going on in Destin to create a city center. Tell the folks, what are you trying to do there?
Yeah, so I ran on this particular issue as one of my top platforms that I really want to tackle, and hopefully with the council's support and the city staff that we have, that we can really make something happen. Here on Main Street in Destin, it's been blighted and it's in a CRA district, and which means it needs to be redeveloped and redesigned. So while since I've been in middle school, I look young now, but you know, it's been not moving and it's been very stagnant for almost 2 decades now. So to have Publix come in and to potentially create a partnership with them to really make something that the locals will love, the tourists will be welcome to visit. I'm really excited to make this part of Destin. And so we have our harbor, we have the Destin Commons, and to really have a city center for the locals, the small business owners, and then for all those tourists to come and just experience one more thing that we will have here in Destin.
And tell me about a timeline on this project. I know there are a couple bids going out. What are the main focuses for this city center, and what's a timeline for this?
Timeline is, you know, hopefully the sooner the better, but realistically, we just got done categorizing our top 3 design firms that we were potentially interested in using. We put out a bid, 11 had applied to that bid. And then at the last council meeting, we got down and listened one-on-one with the finalists, the 3 finalists. So now we've ordered them and we ranked them 1, 2, and 3. And hopefully at the June 3rd council meeting, we will go into under contract with our top design firm. From that point moving forward, we'll still have to do a lot of talk and partnerships with Publix and really make sure that there's a partnership there that they're willing and looking towards moving towards. And then why and what's going on will be more so of the civic center of it all. For me, it would be taking some of our older buildings, relocating them there, trying to help our housing issues when it comes to workforce development, as well as creating new opportunities for small business owners and large ones to come in and be a part of our city center. We really want this to be a mixed use, which is like a live, work, play area. So to visualize it all, for me, I see shops on the bottom, you know, maybe office spaces on the 2nd floor and residential on the 3rd, potentially 4th floor. And that way we can really knock out a lot of the different issues and a lot of the different problems that we have in Destin, which is workforce housing, availability for space for businesses, as well as just a place for locals to come, gather, and have a sense of place that isn't necessarily, you know, a tourist trap. We really want it to be someplace that we're very proud of for our locals to go. And of course, the tourists are always welcome and to hang out and to live like a local with us.
Well, there's a lot of city talk there for Destin and a lot of projects. I know your big campaign was projects over politics. So I'm glad to see all of the things moving forward. Bobby, thank you so much for your time today, for joining us on this official talk. And I hope you have the great rest of your weekend.